Hello, dear friends.
Hello.
We still have a minute.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have it on like exactly at noon. So
Yeah, and I've been letting a lot of people know that we're gonna be going live today, as we do every Wednesday. But here we are. We're gonna have a two-part live broadcast today. The first part is all about our lounge, and the second will be taken over by Joanne. The reason why we're all here for, because no one wants to listen to Anna. She's just like rambles and stuff. Anyways,
if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have a program because she's the tech person. She's the one that does all the good stuff, that promotes and.
Hi, Christina. Hi, Elise.
Oh, right.
Thank you. We have 15 people already.
All right.
Okay, guys. So we are revealing. Hi, Babette. Hi. Hola, Dora. Pray for the world. So our secret party, our secret lounge is. We are releasing new courses, also known as guides for you, and it's very exciting. Hi. Yes, it's very exciting because they are basically the top subjects we have here on YouTube, and in the shape of courses, or they call them guides. We've been working with this company called Retrieve, and they have helped us so much put this thing together. And we have 6 new classes, and they are beginner's knitting, double-sided knitting, how to knit a top-down sweater, knitted shawl design workshop, knitting in the round, and knitting with 2 or more colors. And it's really cool. Yeah. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It's been fun putting it together. And let me tell you, of course, you can get a lot of this info here on YouTube, but the main reason why it's so exciting to have it in a little bundle of like a guide, a course, is because you have everything in order. You have a sequence, and it's so full of content. Yes, it is very cool. Yes, very lovely. Thank you. And so it's so easy to navigate it once you have it all together. And not only that, we give you projects in there as well. So it really depends on the course. And right now, as an introduction, we're having 30 to 50% off on them, only until August 7th. So take advantage, because they are like $5 to $10 each course. So they're very well priced as well. Yes, we are feeling really great. Priscilla, you're so kind. You're always so nice to us. You are all very nice to us. And so let me tell you something about this Retrieve platform. It's so easy to use, very straightforward, big letters, very clear. We have closed captioning, so you get the little letters across in case you want to listen in the quiet, and you just want to be reading instead of listening. They have subtitles in 12 languages, and they have a feature where you can turn it on and listen to your language if they have it, because they have a lot of languages, but not all of them. But you turn it off. Yeah, they're in English and in Spanish, because once you start watching the video, they have a feature where you can caption it, or they have a feature where you can translate the audio into your own language. So, hi, Mary. And so that's really cool. That's something that YouTube doesn't have. It has a very complicated way to add languages, but you have to do one by one, and it's a nuisance. And in here, it's all set up. And this is one of my favorite features. You can go in and type in your keyword, like a double pointed needles, and it's going to find in the course that you got, it's going to find that keyword for you. So if you want to find just one technique or one thing, you type it in and it's going to search it for you and find it for you. That's really cool. And it also has a timestamp. All the courses are like separated into different sections, subsections, and it's really easy to navigate because then you can just get to the one section that you want. So that's really, really awesome. Of course, this is a release, so there will be things that need adjustment, but for the most part, it's all set up. And of course, it's going to go up in price once the deadline of August 7th passes. It's going to go up, and we might have to adjust the prices even more because honestly, these classes are so full of content. We're just kind of assessing our price point right now. It's in German, yes. It's in Spanish, in French. I think Polish, I think Mandarin, and many other languages, 12 languages. So yes, those are our news. That's our launch. I'm going to be posting the link here. Here it is. Hold on. I need to use the mouse because my mom's computer is different than mine. There we go. The link is right here on the chat if you want to go check it out. It's really fun to look at and it's very pretty. The site is really pretty. So if you have any questions, just email me at this email and I'll be glad to answer any questions. Yeah, so what do you think? My glasses are a little damp right now. Yeah. English and Spanish. I'm not sure if I have any other languages. We have a few European languages, but I can't remember which ones. Congrats from here at Retrieve. Yes, Amanda, thank you for being here. So Amanda is here as well. If you have a couple questions for her, feel free to ask her. Priscilla. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, thank you for coming in, Bobette. Thank you for being here. Okay, my mom is gonna sit and take over now. This is the second half. Love you.
Isn't she wonderful?
I'm the opposite of you. All loud and distracted.
I am the quiet one. I am. Anyway, how are you doing? Mary, I know that you're there. I know Mary is there.
Yeah, Mary's there.
How are you doing? I guess you can lower put the volume a little bit up because. Okay, I love my Anna. She was so cute.
She's like not so loud.
Yeah, like. But that's it. Now, let me tell you about this program. I had nothing to do with it. Anna did everything with this wonderful group, and I don't know how they did it because I am the one that knits and writes the instructions and does the videos and uploads it in a cloud. And then Anna is the one that does everything else. And then, so it is what it is. I have no idea how it's done, but I think, let me tell you what happens also. People like me, like not young, I'm not saying I'm old, I'm just saying not young. We have a little bit of difficulty sometimes finding stuff on the internet, finding stuff or finding a stitch or finding how to make it. And so if everything is set up for us in one package, that's wonderful because we don't have to deal with looking. And there are a lot of beautiful sites like Pinterest and Ravelry and stuff like that. But what I mean is everything in one place, like projects and how to, all that kind of thing. So this is very nice, very, very nice what's happening. Hi, Mary.
She's
What
not
is
the
it?
She says you're not the quiet one.
No.
As you say.
No, I'm not the quiet one. Neither Anna or I are very quiet. We are very happy people. Anyway, let me tell you about this yarn that I got from Knit Crate. And it came, they know what I want. It came with coffee and creamer. That's something, so I got this yarn and it comes in 3 different colors and it's really, really nice. This one is from Uru Yarn and it's just really, really pretty. And it is 34% cotton, 35% linen, 19% cell, and 11% nylon. So this is a sport weight yarn. When you have yarn like this that comes in the mail, and you look at it and say, what am I going to make with this? So then, of course, you have to look at it for a little while and check it out. Do you want it on your head? Do you want it on your over your clothes? Do you want it like a vest? Do you want it? So it had the color. Not this color is not good for everybody. So it is not good for me. But I love the color. So what I decided to make is something that would go around my neck and over my head if it's cold. So like that, it goes like a long scarf. I can stretch it down to cover my arms like a shawl, like a round shawl, or I can put it over my head. So, like that, it makes it very versatile. And I know that we live in a place where it's mostly hot, warm. We live at the beach. We live a block and a half from the ocean in the Pacific Ocean. So, we don't we would I would not be wearing this here, but I go to Guadalajara very often and it's very cold there. Is Guadalajara is as high as Denver. It's a mile high, so it can get very cold. It has snowed there. So if I have like a wardrobe exclusively for that place, it is going to be very nice. Like that, I can even leave it in a suitcase, which is already packed, ready to go. So this is something that I'm going to make for myself that is interesting. So now you have to think about what stitch. And of course, this is cotton and linen. So it is very nice for when you wash it, and it's very it has a very nice grip. So what I want to do is maybe a lace stitch, but not very open because I want it to be warm. So I'm going to probably make a very soft lace stitch, but one that is not. This is cotton, so it's not going to be like as warm as wool, but it is going to be enough and it's going to be very pretty because of the drape. And I'll let you know what I do with it. But see, that's what happens when you see a yarn in the store, when you see something that that it's very attractive and you don't know what you're going to be making with it. And I'm sure, positive, you have a lot of yarn in a stash that you don't know what to do with. And so maybe smaller things like I have 2 of these. So this is going to be plenty for what I want. But what if you only have one? Well, you can make gloves, you can make a hat, you can make a, a, a cow, you can make, there's a lot of things that you can make with this. So, anyway, this is what you can do with. Just a second here. That's my Nicholas. Nicholas is taking a chess class on the internet. So that's my grandson. He's 6. He's going to be 7 in September, and he plays chess, and he has beaten his grandfather and his father. So I guess he's going to be good, and he calls us. So we have to see what's going on. So what is it? I get bored fast. I need some challenges. Yes. So many times when you're knitting something big, it can get boring. It can get boring. So maybe if making smaller things that go together, for example, what if I'm not going to make a jacket, but I'm going to make a hat and a cowl? So now you have 2 things that go together, they look good together, and maybe you could even make the hat, the cowl, and gloves, fingerless gloves. So if you get one stitch that you like, you can make different things, and we have things like that. So, yes, I can get bored too easily. Okay, so what else? What else? I would like to start double knitting. Yes, double knitting is a lot of fun. And then there's a lot of ways of doing double knitting, because if you're using only one color, you can, knit and pass a stitch, knit and pass a stitch, knit and pass a stitch. And we have a video on that. And of course, if you're using 2 colors, then you can do that too. But, it's just a different technique. And double knitting is a lot of fun. And so, for example, you can make a purse, and you have the 2 colors, or, whatever you wish, and you don't have a seam. So that's very nice if you are going to go on a round. If not, well, you can knit in the round. You can knit look like double knitting. Okay, well, thank you very much for being with us. What is it?
You can give the course.
I can what?
You can send the guide, the course that we are selling, you can give them as gifts.
Yes. What a good idea. All right. That would be a wonderful idea, because this is not an expensive gift. It is pretty nicely priced. And okay, dear friends. So, you know what we had in mind. This is a very exciting day for us. And we appreciate you very, very much, and you know it. And so we will be seeing you next Wednesday. And please let us know what is it with the double knitting? I just filmed my first class. There you go, Christina. Christina David. All right. Yeah, double knitting is wonderful. And what I don't even own straight needles anymore. I just use circular, and not because I am knitting in the round, but because it is. You never lose the other needle. It doesn't go on the floor easily. You don't drop it. So, I like double pointed needles.
Or the cable one.
The cable. I'm sorry, the cable ones. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for being with us. I will see you next Wednesday at noon. And please stay safe and be well. And I love you all. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Oops.